If you were watching the electric car boom from the sidelines a few years ago, you might have noticed a name pop up alongside the giants, Fisker, a bold American EV startup promising sleek design, futuristic batteries, and the ambition to go toe-to-toe with Tesla. But behind that shiny ambition was a story far stranger than a simple business failure. Because yes, a YouTuber did play a part in their collapse. But the real truth, it goes way deeper. Let's rewind. The idea for this company came from Henrik Fisker, a famous car designer who had previously worked on some of the most iconic luxury cars of the modern era. And in 2016, he announced a dream. A new EV brand built around a breakthrough he called the future. Solid-state batteries. Investors swarmed in. Hype climbed. At tech expos, Fisker claimed that these batteries would revolutionize electric cars. Longer range, faster charging, safer chemistry. The prototype car they unveiled, a low-slung, futuristic luxury model, looked like something out of a sci-fi movie. Butterfly doors, claims of 400 miles of range, a price tag that put it squarely into Tesla killer territory. But that car never made it beyond prototypes. As quietly as the hype had begun, the solid-state dreams vanished. Fisker admitted later that the final stages of developing the technology were far harder than they first believed. So the company pivoted. Instead of chasing the supercar market, they aimed at the real goldmine of the EV industry. SUVs, big, practical, and the category Americans buy the most. That's when they introduced the Ocean, a slick modern SUV with a solar roof, eco-materials, and a promised price lower than competitors like the Mach-E or Blazer EV. And people got excited. A new stylish EV with a lower price and futuristic features. It sounded like the perfect formula. But that feeling wouldn't last. Because once the car actually reached customers, the cracks began to show. And one review, just one, would become the spark that set the entire company on fire.
Struggling on how to start this video, just because this might be the single weirdest automotive reviewing experience I've ever had. And I was trying to think if maybe there's a superlative to explain it, like, oh, this is the weirdest car I've ever tried, or this is the quirkiest car that I've used so far, but I think it's just the worst car.
If you're still watching, hit that subscribe button and join the growing empire. We build deep, honest documentaries like this every week, and your support helps us tell the stories nobody else wants to touch. Alright, back to it. After the chaos of that first viral review, Fisker reached back out to Marques. They insisted that an upcoming major software overhaul, something they called version 2.0, would fix nearly everything. They wanted a second chance, a redemption arc. So he reviewed it again. And yes, some things were better. Menus cleaned up, features smoothed out, bugs reduced. But critical systems were still flawed. Driving experience still inconsistent. Basic operations still unreliable. And none of it mattered anyway. Because financially, Fisker was already bleeding out. Internal reports showed huge losses, nearly $500 million in a single year. Suppliers weren't getting paid. Documents were missing or incomplete. Auditors literally couldn't finish audits. Worse, customers were reporting lost payments, checks that went missing, funds that vanished inside the company. Behind the curtain, Fisker was scrambling, cutting staff, delaying projects, begging for investment. One lifeline emerged. A potential deal with Nissan worth hundreds of millions. But just weeks after the first viral review, that deal fell apart. Whether the review influenced it, we'll never know. But the timing was brutal. Production halted. Stock was delisted. Investigations piled up. And 3 months after that second review, Fisker filed for bankruptcy. In the aftermath, debates exploded online. Did a YouTuber really kill a billion-dollar company? Even Marques responded, pointing out something most people never noticed. Look at Fiskars' stock chart. Their decline didn't start with the review. They were already worth under $1 per share, already losing money, already struggling with suppliers and lawsuits. The review didn't start the fire. It just made the smoke impossible to ignore. And there's one more twist. This wasn't Henrik Fiskars' first collapse. He founded another EV company years earlier, Fisker Automotive, which also ran into technical failures, supplier issues, and financial chaos. That company also went bankrupt. Its assets were sold and reborn under a different name. And then, with a clean slate, Henrik started again in 2016. And many of the same patterns repeated. The truth is harsh but simple. When a company can't deliver reliable cars, can't fix software remotely, can't track payments, can't pay suppliers, and burns hundreds of millions, no YouTuber can save it, and no YouTuber can destroy it. Marques didn't kill Fisker, he just showed the world what was already happening. And that brings us to the end of this chapter. But before you go, I want to hear your thoughts. Because this channel isn't just a place where you watch stories, it's a place where you help shape them. So drop a comment below. Was Fisker doomed from the start? Or do you think the right move at the right moment could have saved them? While you're down there, hit the subscribe button and join the growing empire. Every week we break down stories that big companies don't want told. Stories that shake industries and stories that prove how much power ordinary people, creators, customers, communities actually have. If you're already part of this community, you know the vibe. If you're new, welcome. This is only the beginning. We'll dive even deeper next time. Until then, peace.